Here's a Turbo Chef NGC, also called a Tornado, sometimes used by Subway restaurants. Sometimes there's a Subway logo up here. So we're going to edit a recipe, and basically here are the recipes that we can choose. So if you go into one of these, we have a sub option, we can choose that, and it automatically begins cooking. If we hit stop, and it's done. You do have to open and close the door, I think, to clear that. So we're back to the regular menu. So in order to edit these, we do have to make sure that the oven is off. So we'll turn it off. Right there it says oven off, and we're going to press these two buttons right here. Very quickly, we're going to enter EDIT for edit, and enter. And it wants a new pin. I just entered 1234. I don't know why. Just do it. Now we're in. And so inside here, we can press one of these keys. There we are. So we press this button right here, and we're in the edit groups area. To edit these, so this is a group, so we'll edit this group right here. And with our up and down keys right here. Let's go into the 6-inch. And now we're able to edit the number and the group name. So let's use our left and right keys, which are right here. And we're going to call this one Toast. Now once we enter a T, we need to go to the next letter, and if it goes 2 letters, you have to back up. So let's do a T-O, and now we're ready for an A. We've already got an A, and we'll put in S, next letter, Toast. Now to clear out the rest, we're going to use the 0 key, which is also a space, and we'll go ahead and overwrite each of those with spaces. There we are. Enter that. Now we're to the next item. You can also press this button to go to the next item. And so maybe we'll call this something different. Maybe we'll call it 1 slice. There we go. Enter that. I don't know what count is, so we'll skip it and go on to the next one. Here's where we enter the cook time. So if our toast takes a bit longer, we'll enter 20 seconds. I typically put the IR set point at 1,000 for no particular reason. Now down here, steps 1 through 6, you can have as many or few as you want. If you want to be simple and you just want 1, then you're going to enter a percent time of 100% of the time, just like this. All of these need to sum to 100. So if I enter 100 here, I need to zero out the rest of them. And we'll enter that. Percentage errors, this is 0 to 100% how much impingement error you have. So for toast, let's go full bore. And I do not want to microwave my toast, so I'm going to set the percentage wave to be 0. Like I said, we have to zero these out. These do not matter as long as the percent time for that particular step is 0. So I'm just going to let all those extra numbers be there. And we'll go ahead and save that. We get our settings saved right like that. And we can test it. So you can hear it go up to 100%. I'll just stop that. You do have to do this. Open and shut the door. And we are done here. I'll just hit save one more time for good measure. And we'll back out of this, back out of this. Right now it says toast 1 SLICE. So you can be judicious here. If I actually put 2 more spaces, I can put the word slice on the second line. So that's a nice technique. So it's 1, 3 spaces, SLICE, and so it'll come up nicer on the screen. We'll go ahead and back out of this. Here's the edit groups. Now it says toast, but you see the T's on the next line. I did have a 1 space in there. I need to get rid of that and move the whole word onto the first line. But for now, we'll just go ahead and keep backing out. There's my model number. The oven's off, so let's go ahead and turn it on. It's ready to cook right away because it never cooled off very much. Now it's asking me what I want to cook. I'm going to cook toast, 1 slice, and there we are. Back out of that. Sorry, stop that. And again, to go in, you're going to hit these 2 buttons right here with the oven off. Okay, so first, let's open and close the door. Kick the oven off, hit the 2 buttons, EDIT, enter that. I don't know about this pin, don't know why it needs a new one every time. Enter that one, and we're going to press this button right there to edit the groups. There's no word next to it, so that's kind of the secret code, I suppose. Let's edit this group, we'll edit the first one, and now we're going to go ahead and write the word toast properly. And we're going to put the 0 key to put spaces over top of those. Enter that. Now, like we said on this one, if we enter a few more spaces, 1, 2, and then we'll start spelling our second word on the next line. There we are. Save that. Back out, back out, back out. And kick the oven on. There we are. It says toast very nicely. Let's toast 1 slice. Kick that on. That's how it cooks. Once it's done cooking, it should just stop and ask you to take the food out. Open the oven door. There we are. And this is the normal state of the oven. If you click back, you can either go to 2 other modes. So there's 3 modes, right? On, off, and snooze. So right now this is cooling down. Eventually it'll be status off. We can kick it on. It's ready to cook. If we back out of this, we can also snooze it. So now the oven is snoozing, and we can either go to the off or the on mode. I'm going to go ahead and keep it in the on mode. It says it's ready to cook. And just to give you some other examples of what Subway had in here, a steak sub, 4 6-inch subs or 2 12-inch subs are the same. It's a 24-inch equivalency, and it runs that recipe. That humming you can hear is the magnetron. So this recipe does include microwaving, whereas the toast recipe that we just wrote included 0% wave, and so there's no magnetron turning on in that phase. So let's bring the oven back on, ready to cook, and there's our recipes.